This week, a suspected rapist was let out of prison by Keir Starmer. I'm not making this up. You'd have seen the news, the first few of 5,500 prisoners who were going to be released between now and the end of October, and he was immediately rearrested on suspicion of rape and sexual assault. And I know that young people who want to go out on Friday and Saturday nights, women perhaps more than men, are really scared about what's going on Britain's streets. And I tell you what, folks, letting people out of prison who are suspected of being rapists is not the right way to go. We need to build more prisons and keep people inside.
Keir Starmer's decision to release hardened criminals early is a slap in the face to crime victims and a grave danger to the public. While Labour indulges in political perks, ordinary citizens are left to face increasingly unsafe streets. The sight of violent offenders strolling out of prison, early some celebrating with champagne and luxury sports cars, is a disgrace and an affront to the law-abiding majority of Britain. This week alone, criminals sentenced to 5 or more years are walking free after serving just 40% of their time. Thousands more, sentenced to less than 5 years, have already been released early over the past few weeks. It's a disturbing pattern that weakens the justice system and erodes public trust. Nigel Farage, in question-answer session, raised a basic concern.
Yesterday we witnessed some extraordinary celebratory scenes outside Britain's prisons where in some cases serious career criminals were released.
He said, "During my time as Home Secretary, we made sure criminals feared the consequences of their actions. We invested in our police force, adding 20,000 officers and giving them the tools they needed to fight crime and antisocial behavior. We toughened sentences for violent and sexual offenders and expanded the rights and support available to victims. Now, our hard-working police officers are left to clean up the mess. They will face an uphill battle to keep our streets safe as thousands of dangerous criminals are let out prematurely." Meanwhile, at every turn, Keir Starmer and his Labour colleagues opposed these common-sense measures to protect the public. They voted against tougher laws, undermined the police, and even fought to stop the deportation of dangerous foreign criminals. And it doesn't stop there. Labour is now plotting to scale back prison construction, slashing 5,500 places, leaving us with overcrowded jails and fewer options to keep offenders off the streets. With these reckless policies, Starmer and Labour are proving to be the best allies of criminals, while victims and the public are left to live in fear.